Hello and welcome, my name is Clown, and today's game is called Lost: Find. Now that's a bit of a, I'm just gonna say it's a bit of a dumb name. However, my name's Clown, so maybe I don't have room to speak there, but this game is not just interesting because it has a dumb name, but interesting because I genuinely, and it hasn't been that long since I played this game too, I didn't remember any of the hentai scenes, which was super weird. I was like, wait, how do they look like? What happened? And I looked back at them and I was like, okay, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense why, but that's saved for the end. So you're going to have to sit tight because I'm going to talk about other stuff, starting with kind of the setup. It's a very, actually, that's a very unique one. It's something I actually did remember. It's like, you know how, like, I don't know if you guys have ever played Cyberpunk, but like how you can send a virus to your enemies. If you have like a group of enemies, it'll like infect other ones and it'll like kill them, right? But instead of being like a deadly virus that spreads, it's a horny virus that spreads, and apparently that horny virus spread out and it literally ruined the world. It ended the world. So yeah, that's why we have the horny bonk, so that we can prevent the end of the world as we know it. And that's where many years later a doctor makes a robot android, something, I don't know, her name's Ananke, I think it is, and he sends her back in time to fix shit and stuff. However, when she gets there, she loses her memories, so you have to find them, though I guess that's I'm assuming that's why the game is called Lost: Find, but it's still not. It just ain't okay. You could just call it like, I lost my memories, now I need you to fuck me to get them back. Now, weirdly enough, you don't ever actually get frisky with Ananke. You just have her on the screen and she'll say things and do whatever, and you can unlock outfits for her. However, the more interesting thing about this game is the gameplay, because there's actually 3 different ones that are all functional and different than most other games, actually. One of them is still a puzzle, but it's like a little bit different, where you hop from tile to tile and you have to get up behind the enemies to kill them so that you can hit them. However, it does have added complexity as you go on. Like the first complexity layer you have is, you know, you either got stuff blocking your path, so you got to find a different way around them, or you have these colored tiles that let you teleport to any other colored tile that's of the same type that's somewhere on your left, up, down, or on your right. And it's if that sounded bad, I probably have it up in the background, and I'm probably gonna put up some stuff from way later where you got like laser beams and you can move pieces of the map, and there's like 4 different colored tiles, and it's mostly colored tiles as opposed to mostly black tiles. And yeah, it actually gets rather I mean, it could just be that I'm really bad at puzzles, but it does get rather complicated. However, most of the most complicated puzzles that the game has are actually not required for you to get all the main scenes and like the main story. It's just optional stuff, like different outfits and additional little like 1 sentence of dialogue that Ananke will say to you while you're just on the menu screen. The second type of gameplay is, it's like this dice rolling game where it like adds up shit. I actually don't know. It doesn't really explain to you what like type of dice makes what, but you know, you just kind of roll your dice and then you kill an enemy on screen, and bonus, they actually slowly get undressed as you kill them. So the more damage they have, the more undressed they are. So that's always a really cool thing I like to see. And once again, all of the main stuff that you have to do isn't as hard as the optional stuff. The optional stuff is, I guess it's not that hard, it just takes a while. And yeah, you do eventually they get gimmicks, because they add a gimmick for every boss, whether it be like one of them you have to basically kill them before a timer runs out, another one you don't gotta do anything. They just limit the amount of dices you can actually roll, so essentially limiting your movement, your attack options, and your healing options. And it's a really nice little thing. It also works, and it's well put together, and there's quite a bit of these, and the girls that you're actually fighting are really cute, which it sucks that you never see them again. Actually, that's the only place that you see them in, so I don't really understand why make those girls and not use them for the good stuff. But that was also pretty interesting. And then lastly, it's like we have the final little mini game that you have, and it's literally, I guess it's not a tower defense. You just place a bunch of turrets, things spawn, and you gotta kill them. And you start off with like 1 turret, and eventually you have like fucking 12, or yeah, I think you can get up to 12 turrets. And yeah, it takes a really fucking long time to finish that one, to get all of the memories unlocked, because that's what you're unlocking. You're unlocking memories as you go, and that took me a while, but it was actually kind of fun just watching it go. So yeah, and also Ananka is on the left side of, right side of the screen the entire time, just wiggling around or something. But yeah, that's the gameplay, and obviously the gameplay is all just there to unlock memories, which for some reason you unlock like memories of Ananka's, but you also get like the H scenes are just things that happened in the world during the horny virus, so a lot of weird shit's happening. So it's strange, but overall I think the gameplay, it was actually alright. I didn't mind it. It was really weird to play a game like this where the gameplay was like, wow, I was like, oh shit, that is interesting, and it seems like a lot of effort actually went into that, so fucking applaud that shit. But let's move on to like the real shit. Okay, the real shit. We got the H scenes. Now, like I said earlier, I did not remember these, and I don't know. It was weird because they actually had some very strange ones. Like they had one where there's like a girl in the vending machine, and like the vending machine sells you cups full of her milk and juices, and it's fucking weird. It's a very weird scene. And then there's also all the other ones are kind of normal by comparison. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know. They're just they didn't really stand out to me. I mean, the art looked pretty good, but everything was like really stiff, and maybe it's just because I played like 2 games afterwards. I played 2, and I think maybe even 3 different H games after I played this one. So I just probably forgot about it. But no, honestly, it's fine. It was okay. It was pretty stiff. At least the girls were pretty. They looked nice, and yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I usually feel like I don't say. I mean, I usually say a lot about a little, but I really don't know what the fuck to say about these scenes because they're not like, they ain't it. I guess that's it. I don't know. I'm like genuinely stumped by the fact that I just don't feel anything about them right now. That I don't know how. I might add a little bit of an addendum right here, right now, after I finish this sentence, if I change my mind a little bit while editing. So yeah, unless if I add an addendum right now. Hello guys, it's Clown here with an addendum, and yeah, no, it really is just mid. That's it. That's all there is to it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.